Welcome back to American Agenda. I'm Katrina Szish. It's time now for The Other View.
When faith gets weaker, our country seems to get weaker. When faith gets stronger, as it is right now, we're having a very good period of time. After some rough years, good things happen for our country. It's amazing the way it seems to work that way. And under the Trump administration, we're defending our rights and restoring our identity as a nation under God. We are one nation under God, and we always will be.
That was President Trump emphasizing the role of faith in America's identity. The commander-in-chief launching the America Prays initiative, that was in September, calling for Americans to unite in prayer while defending American values of faith. And it's not just the president embracing religion these days. In a February 2024 Pew Research Center poll, 18% of U.S. adults said religion was gaining influence in American life, which was the lowest level we had seen in more than 2 decades. But just a year later, 1 year later, a February 2025 survey shows 31% of U.S. adults said religion was gaining influence in American life, making that the highest figure we've seen in 15 years. My next guest is someone who knows personally how embracing faith in the face of hardship can lead to healing, and she's here to share her story. With me now, author of Embrace the Hit, a memoir of faith, resilience, and grace in life's hardest hits, athlete, entrepreneur, and full disclosure, my dear friend, Courtney Webb-Spencer. Courtney, thank you so much for joining me in The Other View, coming all the way from Utah.
Yes.
Congratulations on the book. You self-published. That was a journey in and of itself. I know that. Boy. What inspired you to write this book? I know the title itself has some major meaning.
It does. Thank you so much for having me, and it's so good to see you. But basically, Embrace the Hit came because I was recruited to do skeleton, which is the Winter Olympic sport where you go face first down the bobsled track going 80, 90 miles per hour.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah. Oh, boy. And basically, my coach would say, embrace the hit. And I was like, what does that mean? Because I was getting bruised and broken and busted up. And he was like, when you're going down the track and you see the wall, don't deflect. Don't turn away, because that'll drive you on it harder and longer and faster, and then you'll ping pong down the ice. But embrace it and then absorb into it, and that will put you off on a better path forward. And I thought, what a life lesson. So the book is literally about embracing the hits in my life, from motherhood to entrepreneurship to relationships, and the times I did not.
Yes. Lessons we learned from the hard times, for sure. And of course, I know that faith plays a big part, not in the book, but also in your own life. Tell me how that factors in. Again, we saw those incredible statistics where Americans are actually going back, leaning into faith again.
So I really think that when you realize that sharing is actually a part of what we need to grow, and to realize that we're not alone. Life is going to be hard, period. Like, that's it. So embrace that and love the effort. I really stand with this idea of the Lord loves effort. And for me, it's going into every moment and every hit saying, how can I get through this with someone else? So my book is about sharing. It's about sharing personal stories. I want each person watching and you to share your story with someone, because the resilience, the hardship, the pain, that's when people learn from each other. And not to be negative and not to judge, but to say, I have a similarity and I love how you went through that. And I think that's what we're starting to realize, is we're realizing everyone's going through something and we can learn from each other.
I think it's, you know, even more and more with social media these days. Like, if someone were to look at, say, your Instagram profile with, you know, your handsome husband and your beautiful kids and all of these things, it would say, oh, what difficulty could she possibly be going through? Oh, great, embrace the hit. You know, how hard could any hits have been for her? But again, let's dispel that vision that people have that no one else is going through something else. Share some of what's in your book, some of those hits and what you learned.
Oh man, well, first off, I'm adopted, and then my adopted parents divorced, and so I have step parents. So I've got 3 sets of parents, and that comes with lots of relationships. And that was difficult as a youth, being an only child at first with 2 divorced parents. But there is beauty in hard things. And my parents made that decision. That was their decision, but that didn't change my worth and my value. And I love my parents, and I love my step-parents and everything that it brings. But what the book really helped me notice while I was writing was that we have to go into those hard moments with faith and know that, one, for me, the Savior already did the hardest part. Like, I just need to show up, and I just need to say, I can do this with you. This obviously does not pertain to abuse. This is for something like financial. You lost your job, unemployment, realizing that relationships are estranged, and loneliness, depression, hard things like that. This is an opportunity to look at the Lord's hand in your life and see why those hard things were needed to refine you to be the person you are right now.
Wow, well, the person you are right now is amazing and always has been. And again, it can't take a compliment to save your life. Courtney Webb-Spencer, wonderful to see you. Merry Christmas to you and, of course, to your beautiful family. All right, Courtney Webb-Spencer live on the sofa, joining me on The Other View.